Why would anybody watch a scum show like Videodrome? Why did you watch it, Max?
Business reasons.
Sure. What about the other reasons?
Max Wren is a victim.
I woke up with a headache.
He has been exposed to Videodrome.
I've been hallucinating for a while, ever since...
What?
Since I first saw Videodrome.
His brain is already receiving video images.
I think that massive doses of Videodrome signal will ultimately produce and control hallucination to the point that it will change human reality.
Soon, his visions will coalesce and become uncontrollable flesh. Videodrome is seducing Max Wren.
Please, come to me now. Come to Nikki.
And Max Wren can do nothing to stop it.
What makes you think I need help?
None of our test subjects has returned to normality.
Television can change your mind. Videodrome will change your body.
Long live the new flesh.
It will shatter your reality. Videodrome, starring Deborah Harry and James Woods. A shocking new vision from the creator of Scanners. Coming soon to a theater near...
Hey guys, today I'm going to review the cult classic Videodrome, starring James Woods and Deborah Harry from Blondie, who's hot as fuck. It's directed by David Cronenberg, who is basically the godfather of body horror. His movies include Scanners, The Fly, Rabid, and The Dead Zone. This film was actually filmed all over Toronto. In the movie, you'll probably notice some places that you may have been if you live in the Toronto area and whatnot. And this is a pretty good movie. Like for what it is, like it was made in 1983, and they only shot like this movie in 4 different places. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that no matter like the budget, he just kept it like really simple and just filmed it in the 4 different spots throughout Toronto. So the movie's about this guy named Max Wren who owns a small-time sleazy TV station, and while he's looking for a new thing to put on like a softcore porn or whatever he's looking for at the time, he comes across Videodrome, which starts showing really strange images, and after a while he starts realizing that he can't really differ between what's reality and what's just a mind illusion. So throughout this movie, there are a lot of strange and disturbing images that happen. Like, for example, when Nikki, Debbie Harry's character, turns to James Wood and says, "Will you cut me with a Swiss knife?" And you can just see from Max Ryan's face, he just kind of goes, "Bitch, you're fucking crazy." Throughout the whole movie, it's about Max Wren trying to figure out what Videodrome is and why it was created and whatnot, because it is truly like messed up. Like one scene that I can't get out of my fucking mind is the one part where Max Ryan, James Woods' character, has to whip a fucking TV with fucking Debbie Harry on. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, if you're into that shit, then I guess this movie's all for you. But like I find this movie's for people who like surreal and like mind-fucked movies, you know what I mean? Like it's really like out there, but it is good. Like the message behind the whole movie is basically don't believe everything you see on TV, and TV has in time actually been able to like control people and brainwash people. The main flaws about this movie are that it seems really rushed. Like they just randomly start throwing in random characters throughout the whole movie who are trying to be like who they want to portray as like being like this big deal and whatnot, like the big behind Videodrome and behind like what's going on to Max, but it just doesn't work. Like for example, the daughter of the guy that actually made Videodrome is shit. She's just straight up shit. It's like you're supposed to like the movie wants you to be like, oh my god, it's the daughter of who made Videodrome, blah 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 blah. But you're just kind of like, bitch, can you just get like fucking stabbed or something, or a TV fucking eat you? Because I really don't give a fuck. Special effects of this movie were done by Rick Baker, who's famous for making the werewolf transformation scene in American Werewolf in London. which is a really good movie. And there's another scene in this movie that where James Woods, Max Wren, he puts his face into a TV and gets all like seduced by a TV, which I kind of find is a bit hard to get seduced by a TV. But hey, if you're, as I said before, if you're into that, like this movie's all for you. You can kind of interpret the ending like a few different ways. I'm not going to give any spoilers or whatnot, but it is really like depends on like the kind of mood you're in, because in some ways you'll think it's like him breaking out of a shell, and in other ways you just think, what just happened? That made absolutely no sense. So in that way, I guess it's good filmmaking, because you kind of question, wait a sec, did is it this that's really happening? Is this really the end, or is it just like the director's on crack, just snorted up a line before he actually brought up the camera and whatnot? But it's a really good movie. Overall, this is a really underrated Canadian movie. It was really well done, and the one thing that really caught my attention about this movie is that it is basically a character study, which is basically not common in like the horror genre or like science fiction and whatnot, because they're normally just, oh my god, it's just some person running around going, what's happening, blah blah blah. But in this, it's actually the lead character trying to figure out, okay, how do I actually fix this, and like how a normal guy would actually deal with a situation like this. So for that, I'll give it 7.5 Dick Smacks on a TV out of 10. Thanks for watching.